Hello, my gorgeous Libras, and welcome to your January 2024 reading. Can you believe it? Whole new year, whole new opportunities I'm hearing. So this is your year. Oh, yes. Six of Cups under the deck. Let's forgive and forget the past. Anything that has hurt you, when you stop looking at the past and look to the future, because your future is bright. Yes, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. The wheel is turning in your favor. And what has happened in the past does not define where you go in the future. So let's just dive in to see what is going on for your month ahead. Feeling so much excitement, so much like enthusiasm coming from you, which is really, really beautiful energy. So let's ground that to receive what is meant for you today. So deep belly breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. What does Libra need to hear for January? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just sit in the energy of already receiving what it is that you desire. That money has hit your account. The clients I'm hearing. The new job. Your relationship is being taken to the next level. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What are you doing? How are you celebrating this moment? That's pretty big stuff. How do you feel that in your body? All right, let's dive in. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Could feel that. Oh my goodness. No, not that one. Wow. Wow, Libra. Talk about a turnaround. Talk about a freaking turnaround. So we are starting with 5 of Swords and the Fool. So I feel from this card is that you are leaving the darkness behind. You are taking a risk. I'm hearing a new lease on life. We have a new lease on life. So much excitement, so much enthusiasm. That's the energy that I could feel in the beginning for you. It's just like, I am ready to create some magic this year. And I'm ready to leave that past, that darkness in the past of like, I'm hearing that you always felt like you could never get it right, that you were always, left in the dark, that things weren't working out for you. And you are stepping into this whole new enthusiasm. Do you see her like with her head back, like, yes, like this is me. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing that song. Oh, what is it? This is me. Oh, I cannot for the life of me think of it. It'll come back to me. But it is just like, that is the energy that you're moving into this new year with. It's just like this whole like enthusiasm, excited, this fresh new energy of like, I am going to create some magic this year. And that is such powerful energy as well. And it's just like, keep that energy. And what I have next is like the Knight of Pentacles and Justice. So what can happen often, when we have this enthusiastic energy is like, we want to do all of the things, start all of the things, create this huge list of like all these things that we need to get done. And it's like, okay, ground that energy. Like Knight of Pentacles, take those practical steps into the new year, like practical steps that are going to be long-term steps as well. So that means, balancing out some of that enthusiasm with some practical energy of just like, okay, well, first I want to start this, and then I'm going to move in that direction. And when you actually start balancing that energy out and being like, okay, let's ground this energy, let's follow my intuition rather than my mind, and rather than just be like, ooh, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's like, okay, balancing it, come back to that grounded energy and like, does this really light me up? Is this the next step for me, that Nine of Pentacles? Like taking those practical one step in front of the other and in alignment with what you desire. Because if we take that action from that frantic place, oh, I need to do this, I've got to do that, move, then we're actually not in alignment with what we truly desire. And I always say this, this is something that's come up a lot in January readings as well. Of course, fresh start to the year. But what we are so conditioned to believe is that if we want to attract what it is that we desire, we have to first, think of the action that we need to take in order to attract what it is. But in reality, it is reversed. It's like, how can we align our energetic frequency to match what it is that we desire? So our frequency being our identity, how we think, feel, and act, in alignment with what I desire, that is when that inspired ideas are going to come through from the universe, from into your intuition, who is tapped into the quantum. Because in the quantum isn't linear. It is about tuning your vibration. Like if you think about it as, turning the TV on. You turn the TV on, you're watching a particular channel, right? And then you switch channels to a different one. You're watching a completely different, TV show or movie on a different channel. Both channels exist at the same time. You're just tuning the station to watch a completely different show. So that's like with your manifestations. It's tuning your frequency to match the show that you want to experience in your 3D reality. So you do that by tuning your internal world. And that is the work that I teach within the Lucky Girl Academy, is my manifestation course. All of the details down below if you need help with that. But it's like when you do shift that internal frequency, that's when that inspired idea comes through and that inspired action comes through. It's like, go here, create this, do this, invest in this. And it's just like, wow, okay. That's inspired action, because it is inspired because you are in alignment with what you desire. That is a huge difference, because I see this thrown around, in the manifestation world as well, as just like, oh, just follow your intuition, just follow your intuition. But the thing with intuition is like, you have to be first tapped into that energetic frequency of what you desire to then receive the correct with quotation marks, like the intuitive guidance that is going to lead you to what you desire. Because if you think of it like pathways, this pathway where your intuition leads you is creating the past. If you're energetically aligned to your past, your current situation, and if you keep focusing on that, you will create intuitive guidance that will keep recreating that same reality. If you want to create a whole new reality, it's shifting and tuning your frequency to match that new desire and that new reality, which shifts the whole trajectory of your life and then you follow that intuitive guidance from that space, that is going to lead you to that new reality. I hope that makes sense. My little diagrams. And do you see on this one, like the Ace of Swords, it's going to, that inspired idea from the mind, that Ace of Swords, and you see the crown on the sword. And it's just like, that is so powerful because it's requiring some level of you stepping into your power, of you owning your space. And that's what I see you doing this month as well, Libra, is really owning your space and being like, you know what? I am good enough for this. I am enough. I can claim the space. And I see that strength, that inner strength coming through. And because of that, you are that version of you who can action upon that inspired idea. Because the thing with inspired ideas is 99% of the time, it's probably not logical, right? It's like, go here or invest money in here. And you're just like, what? That makes no logical sense. I've never thought of that before. But because you've gained that inner strength and you're embodying that worthiness, you're just like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can take that aligned action. And it's coming up next is the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So what this inspired action may be is to actually invest in something. So the Four of Pentacles, you might be in a stage where you're just like, well, I just need to save all my money because I have been in a period of time, Five of Swords, where it's just it was lack, things didn't work out for me, maybe you didn't have the finances that you needed, and maybe a little bit more is trickling in now, and you're just like, oh, I've just got to hold on to it. I've just got to guard it with my own life because what if it doesn't come back to me? And I see that you're overcoming this lack mindset as per such. It's just of that, possessiveness. And I know that I've said this prior for your readings as well. And I feel like you're coming out of that and you're coming out of it from that perspective of well, I know that now I'm tapped into the frequency of what I desire and I'm being led to maybe invest in a coach, invest in a course, or, invest in something. And it's just okay, I'm going to trust myself here because I am trusting that this is different, that I have entered into a whole new reality where things do work out for me. And I see that you're shifting and mastering your mindset. And because you are doing that, you're just well, this time is different because I'm tuned in and I'm tapped into what I desire and my intuition has led me to do this. And it's this full deep knowing and this deep trusting that when I invest in this, it's just well, that is what is going to lead me to, I've got the Six of Wands. Oh my freaking gosh. This inspired idea to maybe it's not even investing into something for you in particular. If it's not, then you're coming out of a space where maybe you have kept a lot of ideas to yourself and been in that space where you're just well, I can't share everything with everyone. And you're coming out of that space and you're just I want to give. I want to share my knowledge with the world. I want to create YouTube videos or podcasts or Instagram posts and just share my knowledge that I have learned on this journey that I've been through. And because you're in that space of giving, that the universal law of reciprocity, it's giving without the expect of receiving something in return, you are creating so much success, recognition this month, Libra. It's just like all eyes on you. I'm hearing all eyes on you in the center of the room, just like a circus. It's just like, wow, wowee. If you are starting, like, well, I know that you're starting something new, you're taking that leap and you've got so much excitement. And it's like the biggest thing for you is going to be taking those practical steps towards it, tuning your energy to align with what you desire and continuously staying on path. I'm hearing staying on path. And then, giving, being in that energy of giving, and then holding that belief that you will be successful. You are already successful. You are showing up and embodying that version of you who is already successful, who already has the audience. And that's now your external world is starting to reflect that, right? So at the end of the month, well, I'm not even putting any time on it because time is a construct, right? And it's like this could happen tomorrow, next week, whatever, right? It's like embody that version of you now. Show up as if you already had the clients, you already have the success, you already have the recognition. No matter what your external reality says right now, because that is a reflection of your past energetic frequency. When you tap into a whole new frequency, yes, there's going to be a time in between asking and receiving, but it's like that is when you receive that recognition, the clients, because you followed that inspired idea in the right energy as well. And you let go of some of your knowledge or some of your finances to invest or, give away your knowledge. And it's just paying off for you tenfold. I love it. Oh, I am actually being called to get some tea leaf oracle. Oh my gosh. They're just stuck. I want this one as well. So that might be Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. I'm like, I just feel like I wanted to grab that last one. And I feel like the grasshopper, like you're hopping and jumping and taking that leap into the unknown. It's just like, oh my goodness, this is going to pay off big time for you, Libra. I love it. So can we get any more messages for Libra for January, please? Any more messages for Libra for January? Oh my god. Oh my god, way too many there. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so let's get all of these cards. We've got so many. Yeah, so we've got scissors. So disappointment in some affair. So again, that's the disappointment of the past. And it's just like, don't let the past dictate your future, because the dog, you are so protected in this next phase of your life. And it's like, oh my goodness, we do have the bear, so danger, especially around money matters. So that's what I was talking about. It's just like in the past, you have felt like you haven't received the money that you desire. And it's like you feel like you have to hold on to it. It's like dangerous if you let it go and you invest into something, because in the past, it hasn't worked out for you. But it's saying that shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, the fox. So it's being resourceful. So maybe it's just like, okay, well, I don't want to touch my savings, but I've got this inspired idea to sell some stuff. And when I sell some stuff, so then I invest in this course, and then that actually brings me the success that I need in my business. It's just like, Quill, get back to the basics. So it's just like, okay, where have we felt like we've been like trying all of the different things? It's like, okay, how can we just come back to the basics? Like what I was saying in this new beginning, we feel like we need to do all the things. It's like, no, let's come back to this Knight of Pentacles energy of just like slow and steady wins the race. I don't even want to say slow. It's just like, you know, take one step in front of the other and create those actionable momentum, because manifestation is a momentum game. It's just like momentum that builds up and then boom, you quantum leap into that new reality. And the bell announcement. So I really feel like from the bell, it goes well with the Six of Wands. It's like you are going to be receiving this announcement that it's just like, boom, people are going to start recognizing you and be like, did you see Libra? Did you see, like, I didn't even know they existed a month ago. And now I'm just like seeing them everywhere. They're just like going for it and just creating so much success. So yeah, it's like, again, don't let the past dictate your future. Allow that past, like forgive that past, shift your energetic frequency into the vibrational match with what you desire, and follow that inspired idea from that space and invest or give your advice away. And really that is going to lead to so much success for you this month. So can we get a couple more oracle cards? Yes, trust the niggle, transformation. Oh my goodness. So trust the niggle. What is that niggly feeling trying to tell you? My goodness, I love this card. So what I am getting and picking up here is like, you see this darkness, and then you see this new version of you. So it's like what I'm picking up here is like the past version of you. The past version of you who you used to show up as in that past like era of your life used to do things because he or she, you felt like you had to. You felt like you had to, and you ignored the niggle. You ignored, you know, this new pathway. You ignored what truly lights you up. And it's like, you've got transformation. So you're transforming into this new version of you who trusts the niggle. If something doesn't feel good, then you don't follow that. But if something feels good and it lights you up, you're just like, well, I'm actually going to start trusting myself. I'm going to trust that niggly feeling that this is meant for me. And you start moving towards that. And it's just like you are changing on that energetic level. And when you change in that transformation on that energetic level, you are aligned with that success that you truly desire. And I see that coming in for you, Libra. The success, the recognition. So powerful. It's like night and day. The light versus the darkness. And the same with this card, the light versus the darkness. It's like night and day between your old reality and what is available to you. Like, yes, there is some work that needs to be done, but it's just once you overcome that and transform into that version of you who's aligned with what you desire, it's like, boom. What a start to the year, Libra. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to hear how this all unfolds for you. And if you need help with this and to tune into your own energy, like what may be blocking you from receiving that success that you desire in your life, then I have my manifestation tarot readings down below. All of that information is in the description as well. But I am so excited for you. This is beyond what you could have ever imagined, night and day between both realities. So keep going. There's so much in here jam-packed to help you move into that next phase, and I'm so excited for you. So keep us posted. If this resonated, then please give it a thumbs up. Or if you feel called, then I would love to have you as part of the community if you haven't joined already. So I love you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.